Hey, what's up guys, this Apollo here. I finally remembered I had a second channel. So here, I am back with another story, and yes, I too will be using air here, so hope you all don't mind, and please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Now before beginning the story, it's a new playlist that I will be focusing on this channel mainly, and that is short stories under 10 minutes or so for 1 hour, or so stories. Please visit Apollo Yukiha channel, which is my main channel. So send in your ideas, and I will try my best to come up with something at least, if not much. Now enough said, without any further ado, let's begin with today's story. Roll the intro. Part 1. The Unexpected Arrival. Chapter 1. A New World. In a world governed by chakra and the mastery of ninjutsu, a sudden rift in the very fabric of reality created a portal that drew in a very peculiar bald man. Saitama, known as the One Punch Man, found himself standing in the middle of a dense forest, his usual supermarket nowhere in sight. "What's going on?" he muttered, scratching his head. His day had started ordinarily enough, but a sudden void had sucked him in, and he now found himself in a completely unfamiliar environment. Chapter 2. A Fateful Encounter. In the same forest, a young ninja in training, Naruto Uzumaki, was practicing his shadow clone technique. Frustration was written all over his face. His attempts were still far from perfect. Sensing an unfamiliar presence, he turned his head to find a bald man in a yellow jumpsuit standing just a few feet away. "Who are you, Tatibeo?" Naruto demanded, falling into a defensive stance. "Name's Saitama. I guess I'm lost. You wouldn't happen to know the way to the nearest supermarket, would you?" Saitama replied, looking rather nonchalant. Naruto, still cautious but intrigued by this strange man, started talking to Saitama, and the two soon realized they were both warriors, albeit in very different ways. Chapter 3. A New Sensei. After a demonstration of his unrivaled strength by effortlessly felling a tree with a single punch, Saitama earned Naruto's respect and curiosity. The young ninja saw something in Saitama, a strength and simplicity that intrigued him. "Naruto, was it? How about I train you for a while? Seems like I'm stuck here for now," Saitama offered, scratching his bald head. He found himself drawn to the energetic young boy. His determination reminded Saitama of his own beginnings. Naruto's eyes widened. "Really? You'll be my sensei?" Saitama shrugged. "Sure, why not?" And so began a unique mentorship, as Saitama took on the role of Naruto Sensei. Part 2. Training begins. Chapter 1. Unconventional Lessons. Saitama's training methods were unconventional, to say the least. Instead of focusing on chakra control and jutsu forms, he emphasized physical strength, endurance, and the will to keep pushing forward. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day, Saitama declared, outlining his famous regimen. Naruto's jaw dropped, but he was willing to give it a try. Chapter 2. Growth and Understanding. Weeks turned into months, and under Saitama's guidance, Naruto's physical abilities grew exponentially. The regimen was grueling, but Saitama's carefree attitude and boundless strength inspired Naruto to keep pushing. In turn, Naruto taught Saitama about chakra, ninjutsu, and the ways of the shinobi. Though Saitama didn't show much interest in mastering these arts, he appreciated the depth and complexity of this world's combat system. Through their shared experiences, a strong bond formed between the student and the master. Chapter 3. A Different Path. Saitama soon realized that while physical strength was vital, Naruto's unique abilities required a different approach. He began to teach Naruto about the mental aspects of being a warrior, the importance of understanding one's opponents, and the essence of true strength. Naruto's shadow clone technique improved, but more importantly, he began to develop a deeper understanding of himself and his place in the world. Saitama's simplicity and unyielding strength had opened new pathways in Naruto's mind. They trained, laughed, and grew together, each learning from the other in ways they hadn't expected. But soon, they would face a challenge that neither of them could have predicted. Part 2. The Battle of a Lifetime. Chapter 4. A Dark Omen. The peaceful days of training were abruptly shattered when Saitama and Naruto stumbled upon a group of rogue ninja from the Akatsuki. These were no ordinary adversaries. They were on a mission to capture Naruto and tap into the power of the 9 tails sealed within him. Saitama's easygoing demeanor shifted slightly. He sensed something ominous about these new FOs. Chapter 5. The Face Off. The leader of the rogue group, a cunning ninja named Itachi, stepped forward. His eyes filled with the power of the Sharingan, analyzed Saitama and found something unsettling in the bald man's unyielding gaze. "You are not of this world," Itachi observed, "yet you stand in our way. I don't really care about your world," Saitama replied, his voice as calm as ever. "But I won't let you harm the kid." The tension in the air was palpable as the other members of the Akatsuki prepared to fight. Chapter 6. The Clash. Without warning, the battle erupted. The Akatsuki members launched a coordinated assault, their combined jutsus creating a storm of attacks aimed at Saitama and Naruto. Naruto, fueled by his training and guided by Saitama's teachings, fought back with a newfound precision and ferocity. Saitama, on the other hand, approached the battle with his usual indifference. His punches were effortless, yet they shattered the jutsus thrown at him, leaving the Akatsuki members in disbelief. Itachi, however, was not so easily deterred. He engaged Saitama directly, his Sharingan eyes attempting to trap the One-Punch Man in a genjutsu. Saitama's mind, uncluttered and focused, proved resistant to the illusionary techniques. The battle raged on, a cataclysmic clash that shook the very earth. Naruto and Saitama worked together, their combined strength overwhelming the Akatsuki. Chapter 7. The Final Showdown. As the other members of the Akatsuki were defeated, Itachi remained, his determination unwavering. His eyes glowed with a fierce intensity as he launched his ultimate technique, Susanoo, at Saitama. The colossal warrior of chakra loomed over Saitama, its sword raised high. Naruto watched in awe, knowing that even his Rasengan couldn't compare to this power. Saitama simply looked up, a hint of annoyance in his eyes. He leaped towards Susanoo, his fist extended. With a single punch, Susanoo shattered. Itachi fell to the ground, defeated and bewildered. His eyes, once filled with the confidence of the Sharingan, were now filled with a profound understanding. In Saitama, he had faced a strength beyond comprehension. The battle was over. Chapter 8. Farewell. In the days that followed, Saitama and Naruto returned to their training and camaraderie, but both knew that their time together was drawing to an end. The rift that brought Saitama to this world was stabilizing, and soon he would return to his own universe. They stood together one last time, a student and a master, forever changed by their unique journey. "Keep growing, kid," Saitama said, a smile on his face. "And remember, true strength is about more than just power." Naruto nodded, tears in his eyes. "I'll never forget you, Sensei." With those final words, Saitama stepped into the rift and vanished, leaving behind a world and a student that he had touched in a way that neither would ever forget. The legend of the One-Punch Sensei would live on in the Hidden Leaf Village, a tale of strength, simplicity, and an unlikely friendship that transcended worlds. As this is where I will leave this one of hope. You all liked it, and if you did, then leave a like on this video and make sure you subscribe to my channel. This is Apollo, and I am signing off for the day. Peace.